now? Where are the people, the women, for the wonderful era to be reawakened? Women and children are crawling everywhere like maggots. How marvelous!
So y'all know he wants to kill women and children, and y'all still decided to ship him with Cindy? Yeah, no. Hell no. Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to Ella Pastoral. If this is your first time coming upon this channel, hello, welcome. Hi. On this channel, I typically talk about all of my favorite pieces of media, as well as talking about social issues from time to time. And as you guys saw by the title and thumbnail, today we're going back into the Jujutsu Kaisen X Disney Princess universe, and we're going to be talking about one of the most popular ships, but one of my most hated ships, and that most definitely has to be the ship of Sukunella. But before I really dive deep into why I hate that ship with all my heart, I want to show you guys some of the merch Harry sent me. So this right here is the lashes that she sent me, and this right here is this beautiful, lovely bedazzled shirt that says I'm clocking out by 6, and this is for my favorite character, Nanami. I love that man so much, but that is not why y'all are here. If you guys want these items, check the description box. I'll be putting a link to her shop. But let's get into why you guys really clicked on this video, and that's to hear about why I hate the ship known as Sukunella. For those who are not initiated into the Jujutsu Kaisen X Disney Princess universe, I made a really good video talking about the nonsense that happened. I'm telling y'all, Jujutsu Kaisen fans are unmatched, but that whole ship was practically taking Disney princesses and taking Jujutsu Kaisen characters and putting them into relationships. And if I'm being so honest, a lot of the ships are good. I made a Jujutsu Kaisen X Disney Princess ranking video. It's going to be in the iCards for you guys somewhere. But the reason why I had to make this whole video is that one of the most popular ships is Sukunella, and I feel like it's one of the worst ships. Do you guys ever wonder why I don't post more controversial stuff or make longer form videos? Well, this is why. Because of YouTube and the K-pop stans particularly, I got my first ever channel strike. And you might think, damn, what did you do to make them that mad? Well, I still don't know. And even though I appealed it, YouTube said we don't care. And that's why I aggressively want to plug in my Patreon page. Patreon is a website that practically allows creators like me to post their more controversial stuff without YouTube and all of the other Sky Daddies getting mad at them. So I want to tell you guys all of the fun perks you can get if you subscribe to my Patreon page at Ella Pastoral on Patreon. There is a bunch of things that I particularly give my Patreons, from being involved in polls, as well as having early access to my videos, and I am going to be working on more exclusive videos that I can now post on YouTube because YouTube hates me. Woo! I have a lot of fun with my Patreons because there is a new feature on Patreon that is a live in-person chat feature that allows you to communicate with me one-on-one that doesn't have to be filtered by YouTube comments or overall the evil YouTube algorithm. So if you want to support me, see me post more videos, see the controversial stuff that YouTube for some reason does not want me to post or for y'all to see, go to Ella Pastoral on Patreon. Thanks to all of my lovely current Patreons that are supporting me through the end times right now. And now let's get back to the regularly scheduled content. And I feel like the ship of shipping Sukuna with Cinderella is a hot mess. Because if you guys are new to the channel, I ride hard for my girl Cindy. I made a whole video talking about the plethora of Cinderella reboots, Cinderella retellings, and how no matter what, I will stand 10 toes down for a Cinderella based character. And so the fact that you guys are shipping her with an abuser, I gotta say no. But I wanted to make sure I gave y'all reason, because I talked about it in the shipping video, but I didn't really dive deep into it like I'm gonna do right here. Harry and I have talked about our hatred of this ship so much, and practically from our multiple conversations on this topic, the reason why we both hate this ship all goes down to the fundamental trope of bad boy, good girl, and the whole idea that women can save men, extremely problematic men at that, and how I find that idea to be ridiculously bonkers. So if you guys don't know, Sukuna is like the king of all curses, and overall he is just a bad man. He is someone who literally gets off of death, destruction, and everything negative, right? And if you guys somehow don't know Cinderella, Cinderella is a girl who grew up with a very negative household situation because her dad mysteriously disappeared, and she was left in the hands of her really toxic, abusive stepmother and the two evil stepsisters who literally bullied that girl forever. until she was able to escape by marrying one of the charming princes or whatever. I have no idea what that man's name is. But practically, to this day, I still don't understand why people will see a victim like Cinderella and put her with a known abuser such as Sukuna. Like, Sukuna has no redeemable traits. Like, me and Harry have talked about this a lot. Like, yes, in the world of fiction, things can change. Like, I wouldn't be so mad at this ship if people would actually make Cinderella a more headstrong character and Sukuna a more sympathetic character. But literally in every fanfic I've seen, in every fan art I've seen, in every TikTok I've seen, Cinderella is even more meek than how we see her in Disney's version. And it just gives me a weird ick that I don't even know how to describe, to see someone like Sukuna, who literally one of his most infamous lines is, "Where are the women? Where are the children?" And Cindy being even more submissive and meek. When I see this ship, it immediately makes my red flag banner go up, because why are you guys doing this? Like, why are you guys doing this? Like, I would really get it if it was kind of like a situation where Sukuna was nicer, Sukuna had a good side to him. Well, from all of the popular pieces of media that I've seen from this specific ship, it literally is giving abuser ex-victim. And as somebody who, like I said, stands 10 toes down for Cinderella, I'm like, hell no, y'all need to stop. This is like the only ship where we get one of the Disney princesses with an antagonist. And of all antagonists, it's Sukuna. I would maybe get it if it was Ghetto, because even though I know Ghetto is an awful person who hates humans and is literally trying to eradicate humans, we get to at least see a good positive side of him, right? He adopted those 2 little girls and literally raised them as his own little daughters. So even if y'all were to ship Cinderella with him, I could get it. I could get it. At least in that situation, I could see how Cinderella with her super empathy powers could change him, because he has even a twinkling of kindness in his heart, right? But literally, Sukuna is awful. Like, if you guys haven't watched Jujutsu Kaisen and you haven't watched season 2, I guess spoilers, but him and his nonsense literally took out the whole region known as Shibuya. And he literally is just doing this for shits and giggles. He is not a serious individual, but for some reason, y'all bringing my good girl Cindy into it. Like, leave her out of this. Leave her out of this. And it's already problematic to have that whole women can save men trope, because to be honest, the only person that can really save you is Jesus. So if you're looking for a random girl to come save you, make you into a better person, teach you about morals, you're shit out of luck. I'm so sorry. And people are using this trope in its worst possible iteration in order to convince us that it's cute to ship Cinderella and Sukuna. Every time I'm on my For You page and I'm scrolling on TikTok and I see that ship, I'm like, save me! Because there are more complex couples, less toxic couples that we can really be propagating. But because y'all really like that good girl, bad boy trope, is on my For You page by force, and I hate that for me. I really do. And I feel like I wouldn't be so mad if that wasn't the ship that is being propagated the most by the fandom. Like, we have way more interesting ships that have come from the whole Jujutsu Kaisen X Disney Princess fiasco. But y'all are propagating the Sukunella ship, and that makes me so mad. That makes me so mad, because we have Nanami and Tiana. I kind of understand why y'all not really propagating that one, because that relationship is too healthy, and y'all love mess. Y'all love mess. The only thing I could really see Nanami and Tiana really arguing about is how many baked goods are going to be made that day, or who needs to actually take a vacation day because they both work hard. But we even have more spicy ships, you know? We even have more spicy ships that are less toxic than Sukunella, that have a bunch of drama. Harry has been standing 10 toes down on shipping Toji and Megara. And if you are looking for some mess, that ship has so much mess because those two have a lot of baggage. But at least the baggage is given equal. The scales are really equal in that ship, unlike Sukunella. And I feel like it would be way more interesting to be shipping the villains of Jujutsu Kaisen with the villains of the Disney Princess universe. Because at least there, y'all can both be evil and toxic. But at least we know y'all love to be evil and toxic, you know? Like, there are so many bad chicks from the Disney Princess lineup that are villains that I really feel like Sukuna would be 10 toes down in love with. Like, when I saw the whole Sukunella ship, I was like, why don't you, instead of bringing Cindy into this, bring the evil queen into this? Like the evil queen from the Snow White movies. She is somebody who was ready to kill a child, all because someone said that the child looked better than her. If that's not messy and if that's not evil, I don't know what is. and someone like Sukuna, who is really down to be killing women and children, you're not telling me that's not a power couple? Literally. Or even, let's say, who is her name? I forgot her name, but the evil lady that was keeping Rapunzel in her tower. You mean to tell me someone who is manipulating children and literally kidnapped a baby from her crib would not be perfect with Sukuna? You mean to tell me she wouldn't be a better match than Cinderella? No? I don't know, y'all. I had to make a whole separate video about this because if Harry has to hear me rant and rave about how much I hate this ship, then y'all do too. If you guys like this video, please hit the thumbs up button. Let me know if you guys have a ship from the Jujutsu Kaisen X Disney Princess universe that you guys secretly hate, because I've been keeping this very close to my chest for a long time. I've been keeping this super close to my chest. And if you guys want some good Jujutsu Kaisen merch, like I said, Harry's been doing her big one, y'all. I really have to get closer so you guys can see the bedazzleization of this shirt. And if you guys want more of these cute little ramble sessions from me, make sure that you hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!